Hey guys, I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd do a quick one now. I don't have any finished crochet projects to show you. I actually haven't crocheted in a few weeks. I haven't been feeling well, I just haven't been in the mood to crochet, and also I've been working on a little knitting project, and I don't like starting one project before I finish one project. I have to finish what I'm doing before starting something else. So, as I mentioned previously, I am knitting a Doctor Who scarf. As I said before, back in the, I don't know, it was late 70s, early 80s sometime, the fourth Doctor on the Doctor Who show wore a big, long scarf. It was about like 20 feet long. And so I started his scarf. It's made up of 7 colors. Plum, tan, chocolate, gold, red, charcoal, which actually looks kind of more blue than gray. It's like gray with a blue tinge to it. And moss, which is a greenish brown kind of color. I don't know if you can tell, it looks more green than brown. I don't know if you can see that. There's the brown, there's the green. But it's a very browny green. And the scarf is just made up of different size blocks of all these different colors, and according to the pattern, depending on blocking, it'll end up being about 9 to 12 feet long. And I worked it out, and this pattern actually has, I think it was 1,050 or 1,052 rows, and I'm up to 178 rows. So I've actually kind of been slacking on this too. I didn't really do much of it last week, so I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things after having not felt well for a while. So yep, this is my scarf. I'll put the link down below again to the website where the pattern for this comes from. And actually the fourth Doctor was on Doctor Who for a few seasons, and throughout the seasons the scarf changed. Because there was damage done to the scarf from all the filming they did, obviously, and so there were, some parts were removed from the scarf, some parts were redone, some were not redone, so the scarf changed in appearance and length throughout the few years he was on, and they eventually had to make him, I think, a couple of different scarves. But this one is, I believe this is the season 12, one of his first scarves. So yeah, I'm liking how it's turning out. The colors are looking really pretty together, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's completely done. Please disregard the tails. I still haven't perfected the art of weaving in the tails as I go, so I have to weave those in later, and I will be adding tassels later as well. So yeah, that's the start of my scarf. It's about 2.5 feet long right now. So yeah, it should be pretty long when it's done. And also, just to add a little more to this video, since I don't have any other work to show you, I am going to share a couple of tips. It's mostly just for being physically comfortable while you're doing knitting or crochet. My first tip is I have a reading pillow. Sorry, it's kind of large. I'll move back. The reading pillow is shaped so that you can sit with your back comfortably in it, and it provides support and comfort for your back. It's especially comfortable for sitting up in bed or sitting on a couch or something like that. I've actually had this for years. That's why it looks kind of ratty and old, but I still love it. It's so comfortable. My mom bought it for me. I can't even remember when. Sometime, I think, late elementary school, early high school sometime. Yeah, because here elementary school goes all the way up to grade 8, and then you go to high school. So somewhere between like 8th grade and 10th grade, I think, somewhere in there I got this. I can't remember exactly when. So I've had it for well over 10 years, and it's held up pretty well, and I love it, and it's comfortable, and I use it all the time, especially in bed, when I'm doing anything in bed, like watching TV, reading, knitting, crocheting. And it gives really good support for my back. It's better than just like leaning up against a regular pillow. With a regular pillow, my lower back tends to start hurting after a while, but this provides a lot of support for the lower back, so I recommend you buy one of these. You want to buy this one. The stuffing is actually pretty firm, so it gives really good support to your back. There are some I've seen out there that are just like, they're like made out of a fleecy material and they're like really squishy. I don't know if that would have the same effect as something with a stiffer, more firmer stuffing. It's actually kind of heavy too. I've seen these at I think on the Wal Mart website, but at Wal Mart they're called I think they're called back pillows. Something that has to do with the back pillows, I think. Most stores call them reading pillows, and I think they're available at most stores that sell, you know, pillows and stuff like that. They're in the pillow section. They can range anywhere from like $10 to $20, somewhere around there. And they also make them in children's size. I actually bought one for my niece because she loves to read, so it'd be a good thing for a child too. And my second tip is one of these. This is called, in most stores they call this a lap desk. It's actually like a pillow on one side and then a flat top on the other side, and it's good to keep on your lap. I actually found this at my local Chapter store, which is a large book chain. I think the American equivalent would be like a Barnes & Noble type store. And they had these on sale for $10, so I picked one up for reading because I like to sit up in bed and read, and I usually would put a pillow on my lap to prop my book up with. And then since these were on sale, I figured I might as well go for one of these. And then I've actually lately been using it more for crocheting and knitting on than reading on. And it's just really cool. It sits perfectly on the lap. You can rest your arms on it and do your work and lay your work out flat, and it's just really great. And I especially like this one. Please disregard the cat hair. I especially like this one because you can open it and remove the bag of stuffing if it's too high. And the bag of stuffing also opens. It's just little styrofoam balls, the same that are in beanbag chairs these days. And you can take some of it out if you think it's too puffy, or you can add more if it's not puffy enough for you. I think they sell that kind of stuff at like Walmart and stuff. Wherever you would find beanbag chairs, you can buy the refill stuff for them. So, and when I use the back pillow and this together, I'm extremely comfortable, and I can just go for hours, and it's great. And they both provide good support for your back and arms, and they're just both really great, and I love them. And these, you can find them in like Walmart stores like that, or even like office supply stores. They're called lap desks. There's ones that are more firmer on the back, and they have like wooden tops and stuff, and there's just all different styles, and they go anywhere from like $10 to like $30 depending on, you know, the size and the material they're made of and stuff like that. And you can get them in all different styles and colors. Same with the back pillows, all different colors and patterns. So yeah, if you're looking for something to provide you more comfort while you're working, I highly suggest something similar to these two items. I use them all the time. They're well worth the money. And I guess that's all I have to tell you today. Hopefully it won't be too much longer before my next video. I want to try to get more things done and have less larger intervals between videos. So I guess that's it, and I hope everyone's doing great. Spring is coming, the weather's beautiful, so go out and enjoy the weather, and happy crocheting!